So as you can see, well, I think it's often underrated in this game. Is that kind of difficult? Could be easy, depending on how fast you do it. It's okay. So for this quest, the best job at night, because during the day, if you're wearing the sneaking suit, you really do stand out like a sore thumb. People will notice you very, very easily. Interest variable than sound is. So that's why I don't like using the sneaking suit.
Three Soviet commanders are meeting. I've sent the target's anticipated travel routes and the meeting location to your map. Take a look.
Okay, so what I usually do is I first take off my suppressor from my assault rifle, and my goal is and my goal is to draw the jeep's attention, because the three Spetsnaz commanders are riding in jeeps, and so if you shoot your gun while they're riding, you could stop them from you could make them stop in their tracks and capture them. So I'm heading behind the mountain. So you hear that? Their trucks stop.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets.
So you see that? So while they're distracted, I'm gonna go after the red beret, who is the commander. Quickly Fulton him, and then dart away. D-Horse, I need you.
That's the target. First target extracted. Good. Now for the other two.
Okay. So if ideally you should be able to grab 2 out of the 3 commanders, but that's incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult. But if you can do it that way, and I've done it once, just once. But if you've done it that way, it makes this mission a whole lot easier. I think stallions are wild. They're not able to frickin' thing. Come on, D-Horse, let's work together, huh? Let's do it. Come on. Cause speed is of the essence. So if you notice in the city, the village in the middle, it has very little light. And that's because oh shoot, I can hear them. It has very little light, and so that makes it so that it's a lot easier to infiltrate. So I did it I mentioned earlier that I was going to sabotage the city's crap. Yeah, and so here's why. So now I could infiltrate and do all this crap. Okay, so I think both the targets made it in, so I wasn't able to grab him in time, but that's okay. Okay, putting on my silencer. There's probably a guy there. That's what I meant to do.
Where are your friends?
Oh crap! So this guy has a gas mask on, so that means that I've used smoke grenades a little bit too much, or it could mean that. So we're going to put this guy aside. So ideally, if you know you're going to go pure stealth, doing a hold up like that is probably the best method. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh crap, there was a guy there I could have marked. Oh, there's one of them.
That's one of the targets. Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets. That's the target. Looks like we found him.
Okay.
Эй, смотри! Ау! С тобой все в порядке? Посмотри! Что за...
All right, good. So securing the target.
Target extracted. Only one left. down by chopper or on land. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, let's get the helicopter in here.
He's coming too. Roger. Roger.
I didn't want them to see the balloon, but whatever, it's okay. Because like I said, these guys can and they will adapt. So you always have to, you know. Come on, D-Horse. So, I wanted to ask, how do you guys feel about... If you guys ever played Red Dead Redemption, how do you feel about their horse controls versus this game's horse control? Personally, I like the realism of Red Dead Redemption's horse better than this game's, because like I said, the one where D horse he will fall you to death, and so that's something that always just bothers me. You know, he'll jump off a cliff, you know, even though he knows he can't make that jump. So that's led to a couple of deaths from me before. So, anyways, let's get going. Probably should have extracted the last one by helicopter, but it's fine.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
So D-Horse and all your other buddies, they like it when you do a mission with them, and so that's why on the lower left-hand side you could see his bottom level raised to level 5, and so there's that too. So a lesson to take note from this episode is that if you know beforehand where a mission's going to take place, it's better to do some sabotage missions so that the mission becomes a whole lot easier. So in this mission, I hardly had any trouble keeping myself hidden like this one. So I'm glad I did that one in one try. Even though, like I said, when I crashed down earlier, I was spotted by a truck. But
Ocelot got the details of the meeting out of that commander. It seems you've been doing your job just a little too well, boss. The Soviets have begun reinforcing the 40th Army's units in Afghanistan, sending in more men and new equipment. While things haven't exactly been easy for us up till now, they're about to get even tougher. More staff from each of the teams are active in the area of operations now. That means some will be wounded, get sick, or suffer PTSD. That's where the medical team comes in. I've taken the liberty of commissioning the construction of a new medical platform. Having proper medical facilities for the men is a matter of life or death, so I put up the resources this time around. You can check on the platform's progress by selecting base facilities under the iDroid's mother base menu.
oh, good. So, like I said, when your bond with your buddies goes up, they'll have extra special abilities. So here, the defecate, which is to take a dump, is a very, very powerful tool, because when D-Horse poops on the ground, it's able to cause the trucks and vehicles, it gives them problems from moving. So like they'll get stuck, they'll do donuts or something like that, and so it's actually a very powerful ability that you have with your buddies. So this is also one of the reasons I really like D-Horse.
Good. You captured it alive.
I must have captured a lot of those. and those two. Oh yeah, so this is one of the commanders, Spetsnaz. Okay, let's see. It takes a while to load. I just want to see if is there a special cutscene afterward or stuff like that. I don't think so, but I don't want to like end the broadcast prematurely until I know for sure. Oh yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, so let me end the broadcast here, and I'll see you in the next. It probably is going to be an episode. Yeah. All right, see you then.